Hello. Okay. Well, good afternoon. I decided to record this video to terminate my participation. I'm so sorry because the internet service was interrupted suddenly, and the connection here in Guyana and Venezuela is terrible. Maximum with is the rainy season, like now, raining a lot. So I have to tell you something about me. I'm civil engineer uh, from the UCB, Central University of Venezuela in Caracas in 1982. Civil engineer with hydraulic mention. I'm 63 years old. That was 40 years ago, only a few days. So from this time, I started to work with enterprise that produce more than 70% of energy of the energy that Venezuela consumes. Is EDELCA, Electrificación del Caroni, something like Caroni River Basin Electrification Enterprise. So I worked there during almost 30 years in a lot of projects, designing, constructing, and inspectioning the 4 hydraulic centrals, big centrals like Guri, Tocoma, Caruache, and Macagua, and a lot of other works and topics. So I retired in 2008, and from this year I'm working in Catholic University Andres Bello in Guyana, UCAB, almost 14 years teaching hydraulic matters. Okay, in the UCAB, we have, in civil engineer, we have 2 fluid mechanics, one in semester 6 and the 2 fluid mechanic 2 in the semester 7. I teach fluid mechanic 2, and I teach hydraulic of conduits or conduit hydraulics in semester 8. After, we have 2 hydraulic applied hydraulic part 1 and part 2 in semester 9 and 10 and the career finish. So I teach these 2 matters and the fluid mechanical laboratory 2 in civil engineer and industrial engineer school 2. I normally teach around 20 hours of class weekly. 6 matters because I have a lot of students in these 2 schools. So I have to work at the university the morning of Wednesday, Thursday all day, and Friday all day. I have free Monday, Tuesday, and the afternoon of all Wednesdays. Wednesday at the morning and Thursday and Friday many classes from 7 to 4 p.m. I return at home about 5 p.m. and this is very late for you maybe. So I have this little problem only. No? I agree with you about the subject of the topics of the mechanic fluid. I don't have any problem. I will tell you the topic we covered in fluid mechanic. Um, for example, fluid properties, taking more care in viscosity and pressure. Into the viscosity, we covered the um, resistant forces, um, resistant coefficient, sustentation forces, capa límite or limit boundary or um, Reynolds number calculation, into the pipe on the pressure, we calculate three kind of problem. Or type number one is to calculate the head losses. The type two to calculate discharges and velocities. And type three to calculate the diameter. Into the pressure topic, we learn to calculate hydrostatic pressure and forces normally or perpendicularly to plane surfaces submerged or over curved surfaces submerged into any fluid. Then Bernoulli equation, energy equation. We learn to calculate system with tanks, pipes, connection pieces along the pipe, elbows, valves, contraction, expansion, hydraulic machines like pumps or turbines, and other tank downstream, upper and lower, all the system using the Bernoulli equation. Then we pass to the other part of the matter is open channel flow. We learn to calculate uniform flow using the Manning equation. We learn to calculate the most hydraulic and efficient and economic section. We learn to use the pass-to-pass standard method to calculate hydraulic profiles along the open channel. We learn to calculate system nets of pipe with 3 tanks with the gravity forces. To measure the discharge into a channel, we learn to calculate wires to measure with exactitude the discharge along the channel, the shape, where, and holes in the bottom of or in the wall of a tank to calculate the discharge. So the topics of the matter is like the same. I only the doubt about the number of weeks we have to teach some topics, how many hours by week we need to teach. You told me that the beginning is around August, from August to December, 14 weeks. So there is no problem for me because I am on vacation of the semester. We finish in July and begin on September at the final of September. So in August is perfect for me. I agree with you. Anything you decide, so only we have to discuss. I hope that the next meeting we can plan it, playing the next meeting at the beginning of the next week because I have, like I said, the morning of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So tell me, let me know. I can give you the program of my, I will translate the program of my fluid mechanic to give you and the program of the semester to show you how we do the work in Guayana, here in our university. So I was so glad to know you. I want to continue because from the July 2019 in Ecuador, when I began the COIL program, I never participate with other students by this form, by this method. Only we made some investigation, we published it in a website, and the other student maybe read or not, I don't know. And then the pandemic was the final shoot to our project. So I'm so glad to participate like this now again. And so I'm yours. What do you like to do, to tell me? I'm so glad to participate. Thank you very much. So sorry again because the internet interruption was not my fault, but I apologize. So I hope to see you again. God bless you and thank you very much.